Squid Games might have revealed too much for Season 3. Even myself, the guy who likes to leak everything, I got way more information and secrets on Squid Game Season 3 today. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over so many new Season 3 information, talking about the new poster that got released, to the mechanics of the rope bridge game, to the director speaking about Gihun and Inho. This video is flooded with new details, so stay tuned till the end to find out everything. Like and subscribe right now if you love Gihun for good luck. It might work. Alright, so let's start off with the mechanics of the rope bridge game. There was a video that was posted, but barely anyone saw it because it was posted on the Korean Netflix YouTube channel, not the English one. Let's go over to that video right now. The video starts off with the red guards being shown, then the frontman comes out, and he does something very weird. He picks a horse chess piece with Jihun's number on it and takes it off the board. If we go back to Season 1, in one of the games during the glass bridge game, in one of the scenes, the frontman is moving the pieces on the board and knocking the players that fall to their death. The frontman in the new video picks up Jihun's piece, but it doesn't show him dropping it or moving it. This keeps the audience teased to know why this happened. This could just be for show, but it's quite interesting when I go back to Season's 1 game, and now today. Now we can move over to the part of the video you guys want to understand, how the rope bridge game mechanics are conducted. We can see the girl robot doll looking at the boy robot. Then we see them looking at each other at a distance while they are both swinging the rope, and we can also spot a timer at the middle and it says 6 minutes. It looks like every round will be quite long for the players. If we go to the recent final Squid Game Season 3 trailer, we can see a timer for 3 minutes and 35 seconds. And this is where we see something absolutely shocking. We get to see a player being flicked into the air when missing the jump point. I can also tell that the rope is a very thick and strong material. The material of the rope game is not actually rope. It's a much stronger material. That's how we see the player flicked in the air. We can tell because when the player is flicked in the air, he's still holding onto the rope while it moves, and the rope doesn't bend one bit. Very interesting. Alright, so let's move on to the next information for Season 3. Now I'm going to talk about the new poster that we got for Season 3, and it's actually the thumbnail of this video, if you guys didn't realize already. We can see Gihun and the frontman in the poster. Gihun on the right side and the frontman on the left. It's clear that these two characters are the star actors for Season 3, and even the director mentioned that when they were recapping the Season 3 trailer. In Season 1, after Gihun wins the game, we can see a scene that's very similar to the poster, where the money is in a big glass jar right on top of a checkerboard, and right behind it are the walls with most of the games in Season 1. But if we go back to the poster, there are two things that are different that I noticed. We have some red guards in the back and the human chessboard on the wall. The director stated that the games on the wall will definitely not represent the games showcased in Season 3, and we can confirm that with the games we got now, such as the rope bridge game and the maze tag game. And the final game that was showcased to us in the recent final Season 3 trailer that I'm about to speak about. One last thing about the poster detail that we can take from is what it says on the top. The final season, the final face-off. We can infer from this that with Inho and Gihun being the front cover, that these two characters will have a main face-off at the end of the season, and it's going to be the main highlight of the entire Squid Game franchise. I really can't wait for that. Alright, so now that we got the poster out of the way, let's talk about the final game now. We got the final season trailer recently, and honestly, it was extremely unexpected. I did not think Squid Games was going to release yet another trailer again. But anyways, we get an interesting clip at the end of the trailer, and it's a player stepping on a button, which is first red and then turns green after stepping on it. People are speculating that this game is an upgraded version of Squid Game, the original game. Two reasons why it's probably Squid Game is, in the recent leak of the episodes, the final Squid Game Season 3 Episode 6 is called Squid Game. And in the trailer, clips of kids playing Squid Game in the past are being shown. This is definitely not a coincidence at all. And why do I say it's an upgraded version of Squid Game? It's very simple, because it involves mechanics now, as you guys can see with the buttons. I also believe that this is Gihun's foot. Gihun is tying his shoe in season 1, right before we see him, and right before we see him as a kid tying his shoe. So it makes sense for him to be showcased in this sneak peek of the final game. I can't believe we got this much information before Squid Game Season 3 starts. I feel like I already watched the entire season already. And then we see a clip of Gihun saying, "I'm trying to put an end to it," which could signify Gihun having something planned in the final game. Alright, so now I'm going to be speaking about the director on what he has to say about Gihun and Inho's journey as their characters evolved in Squid Game. I will also be adding a very interesting screenshot that a lot of people missed in the recent trailer, but don't worry, I got you guys. The director first talks about how Gihun's character development is a risk, and the most notable difference between seasons 3, 2, and 1. He explains how Gihun's development theme was way more deeper than season 1. Then Gihun talks about his character, how it used to be optimistic and have positive energy, but this time in season 2, his character had to be more focused, going straight to the purpose. This makes complete sense. Gihun only came to the games in season 2 for one reason, and that reason was to take down the Frontman once and for all. In order to do that, he couldn't have been clumsy and weak like he once was in season 1. But I don't blame his character in season 1. He thought the games were fake, and now he knows the dark truth. The director then says the Frontman was the core character for season 2 and brought a real sense of cinematic thrill. Inho then speaks about how difficult it is for him to portray Player 001, since his character, being the Frontman, was an incredible clinical person. And Player 001 is way more complex in emotions. So that's about it from the cast's side, talking about their character's development from season 1 to season 3. Let's now get to the last part of this video now, where I reveal a shocking screenshot that I caught. And that's Cho Hae-won-ju protecting Gum-ja in one of the scenes in the maze tag game. So interesting enough, if you actually zoom in into this photo, you can clearly see Gum-ja and she's hugging another player, which I happen to think is Kim Jun-hee. In the trailer, we can see Kim Jun-hee wearing a blue vest. So this could most definitely be her. Gum-ja has proven to be worried over Kim Jun-hee and supports her throughout season 2 since she knows she's pregnant. She's offered her food, and she did that when she had nothing. She's an old woman as well, so she really needed the food and she thought about the baby before her. I believe that Gum-ja would put her life on the line for Kim Jun-hee, but Gum-ja doesn't have to worry because Hae-won-ju has her back, and in the trailer, she absolutely demolishes the red team player. Hae-won-ju said that she was in the Air Force, and that's how she's able to fight so well. Squid Games really does give us sneak peeks. We just have to look and find them. They're not going to be visible to everyone to keep the audience guessing and teased as much as possible. I really can't wait to see Hae-won-ju and what she brings to the table in season 3. I even mentioned in one of my finalist videos that she will be the finalist in the last game, and I'm so excited for that. Squid Game Season 3 is out in 12 days. How has it already been 12 days already? That's absolutely unreal. It's going by so quickly. I feel like since I'm daily uploading now, it's definitely gonna make things quicker. Don't you guys agree? I'm also gonna be doing a huge stream for the upcoming Season 3, so definitely watch out for that. I did a stream for the Tudrum for the recent trailer, and it did so well, so I definitely have to do it again. But definitely let me know what other videos I should make for you guys. I always take your guys' ideas into consideration. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will put my recent video in the middle of the screen right now. If you want to check that out, you most definitely can. It might even be better than this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out and take care everyone. Goodbye.